this your first time in Belfast or Ireland as a whole?
No, it's the first time, yes. I'm very impressed.
You think that excellent fans for Carl Frampton? You said they're a bit like Ricky Hatton's?
Great. It really reminds me of the days when I promoted Ricky Hatton, and fans seem to be very passionate, very supportive, and I've seen fans everywhere, so I'm very impressed.
You've come back now, obviously, after a 2-year hiatus, after you split with Golden Boy and Oscar. I don't know how much you want to talk about this or not, but are things still acrimonious between you and Oscar, or have you spoken since?
No, I have no relationship with him. You know, it's sort of like in my back view mirror, and I don't really focus on that anymore. I have now the captain of my own ship, and that's what I'm focused on, to be back, putting together big events, promoting big events, and empowering the fighters, trying to make the fighters as much money as possible. And that's what I was known for before at Golden Boy, and that's what I want to do now with Ringstar.
During your hiatus, you were doing like a bit of real estate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The buzz of boxing just too much to stay away?
You know, I could have come back way earlier, sometime in 2015, but I didn't. I had some fun with real estate. Yes, I built up some residential real estate portfolio and was involved as well with some other projects. But I went to some boxing matches, not many, like a handful or so. And I realized how much I really miss boxing, and I felt as well that there's sort of like a vacuum a bit, in particular in the United States. The promotions weren't really the same as they used to be, and I felt that there was an opportunity, and media members, networks, sponsors, in particular fighters and fans as well. When I went to fights, they all have encouraged me to come back. And I said, why not? Let's do it again. And here we go. I mean, I have a big fight next week in Los Angeles, 2 World Championship fights with Abner Mares and Cuellar and J. Rock Williams and Charlo. And then this one here. I want to basically pick up where I left off and put together great events again.
You're going to be working with the PBC now, doing promoting and stuff. A lot of people are quite suspicious about Al Heyman, see him as a quite shadowy character. What do you know about the man personally? What can you tell us?
Well, since we're here with Leo, it's actually a perfect example on who Al Heyman is. Al Heyman is not only a very smart guy, but he really is somebody who cares deeply for his fighters. The way he has looked out for Leo is second to none. I mean, you ask Leo the name of his firstborn son, and he named him after Al. His name is Al. That tells you everything you need to know. So he's just a terrific person who looks out for the fighters and empowers the fighter. He is a manager, advisor. I am a promoter, and I have the same philosophy. I believe in empowering the fighters and trying to make the fighters the most money. And you saw that at the highest level with Floyd Mayweather, where I helped Floyd Mayweather become not only the highest paid fighter of all time, but the highest paid athlete of all time. And you'll see what Floyd has to say about me, or you see what other fighters have to say. So we have a similar philosophy, Al and me, which is really pro-fighter and empower the fighter, because these fighters risk their lives going into the ring, and it's a very short span they can do that before it becomes really even more so dangerous. And I believe in helping them in any way, shape, or form I can. And for Ringstar, yes, I hope I'll be continuing to promote PBC events. PBC has a great stable of fighters. I want to put some of these fights together. I want to talk to Al as the manager, if I can promote some of these fights. I have some particular ideas about matchups as well. And then, yes, I will be signing my own fighters as well, just like I did at Golden Boy, where I promoted Heyman events such as Floyd Mayweather, and we signed fighters as well. So I'm going to do both, and I'm going to be aggressively pursuing promotional free agents, whether they're champions, superstars, emerging stars, or young and upcoming talent. I want to take Ringstar back to where Golden Boy was at the top.
People had a lot to say about when you left Golden Boy, and there was like a lot of things going around. They were saying that you were trying to take their fighters away and all this type of thing. Is there anything you want to say on the record about that?
Well, that is absolutely not true. I'm very proud of my accomplishments at Golden Boy, and there was no like trying to undercut this or that. That is absolutely not true. There's a totally different side to the story, and unfortunately, a very one-sided one has been told. But I can assure you that me or the shareholders at Golden Boy as well, we were very, very happy with the way Golden Boy did and Golden Boy performed, and there was no monkey business going on.
That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.